so for today's video, I'm going to be reviewing the Rare Beauty eyeshadow palettes. There's two of them in here. It's really cute because they like delivered it in this like cute bag, so it is super cute. I love that they did that. But anyways, I'm really excited because it is my first time trying out eyeshadow palettes from Rare Beauty. I know there's been reviews about it and a lot of like good talk about it, so I'm really excited to try it out. Like I said, it comes in this cute little bag. I love that. Alright, so here is the Rare Beauty boxes. They're super shiny, very shiny. This one is called Confident Energy and this one is called Magnetic Spirit. Really shiny. I love the packaging so far. It's just super beautiful. I honestly don't think I'm gonna throw away the package because I just love it. So yeah, it's just like no, I think I'm just gonna keep the packaging just because maybe. But I mean, here it is, really fancy. This one, like I said, this one is Confident Energy. Super duper fancy. Look at that shine. I'm like super excited. Let me just swatch this one out first before moving on to the magnetic one. So here we go. Let's just open it up. This is how it looks like on the inside. Here's a little plastic covering. Oh my goodness, look how beautiful it is. I love the fact that it has like a mirror, so it's really helpful for me because I'm like so blind, so that's helpful. This is really beautiful. I love the colors. It's really different. They have like different colors, so like there's not really colors that go together, I guess. So it's basically like mixed. So this is really different for me because I'm used to like palettes having shades that match each other, and this is just like mixed up with different colors because you have like your green, blue, I think this is like a brownish type of color. Obviously I don't know my colors apparently, but yeah, like it's just really gorgeous. I'm gonna try swatching it out for you, so I'm gonna start going from this row down here. Oh my goodness, look at that green, guys. It's like, it's really gorgeous. It looks like a mixture of like green and yellows in it. I'm not exactly too sure. Kind of like goldish, I don't know. Okay, so here we go. Here's one of the swatches. Oh my goodness, look at that pigment on this one. It is like super duper beautiful. So I'm gonna go ahead and swatch this one. I obviously love blue as well as pink, so I'm excited to try it out. This one is like really beautiful, also very pigmented. Let's see how this looks like on my arm. There we go. I'm loving the fact that it's like really smooth so far, really shiny. Most of these shades are just straight up like shimmer shades. There's no like matte shades in this eyeshadow palette, which I don't mind. I really love shimmers, but if you're someone that doesn't like shimmers, then this palette wouldn't really be for you. Alright, so this is how all of the shades look. They are really gorgeous. I'm especially loving the blue and the pink so far. I honestly can't wait to try it out on my eyes, but let's definitely move on to the next eyeshadow palette. Let us swatch it, or let me swatch it and show you all how that one looks like. Alright, so the next palette is the Magnetic Spirit palette, and same looking packaging, only different colors. Really beautiful. Once again, I don't think I'm gonna throw away the box. It just looks too fancy, so why would I want to do that? And this is how it looks like outside of the box. Really gorgeous as well. Here it is in the back. The packaging is honestly beautiful. Like, I've never seen a packaging so beautiful in my life. And as I'm opening it up, I see some purple shades. Really gorgeous. I really love this. Here it is, super duper beautiful. Alright, so I'm gonna start swatching them on my arm, that way you all can see them. I'm gonna start from here all the way to over here, so let's do that now. Okay, that one has to be my favorite color by far already. I already saw it and I'm just like, yeah, that's it, that is my color. Okay, check out these colors. They're super duper gorgeous. All of them are really gorgeous. Honestly, I could straight up say that this one is by far my favorite, and the purple is like my second favorite. I love it. I honestly cannot wait to like create makeup looks with this. What do you guys think? Let me know down in the comments. Super duper beautiful. And the colors are just so smooth. For today's makeup look, I'm actually going to follow along Robert Welsh's review on the palettes because I did see him do a makeup look with these two palettes and I just really loved it. So I actually saw it like months back and I was like, okay, as soon as I get these palettes, I am definitely going to try out that makeup look because I love the way it came out. It probably won't be as good as his because he's like more professional. Of course, he's a professional makeup artist, but I still wanted to try it out. So I'm really excited. So today's makeup look with the palette, it's going to be inspired by Robert Welsh's makeup look. So let's get on to it. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and start using the eyeshadow foundation base, and this one is by Playing a Makeup by Yolando. I was actually like kind of conflicted on whether or not to use it because I wasn't really sure if I should go ahead and use it since it is a white eyeshadow base, but I'm just going to go ahead and use it anyways because I don't have like a neutral type of color eyeshadow base. So I saw that Robert Welsh went in with the Confident Energy palette and he uses the shade Elevate, which is this one right here. So I'm going to go ahead and take it onto my eyelid. Kind of like at the corner and onto the tear duct. That's basically what I saw him do. Okay, that is super pigmented. I like that. I'm going to go ahead and use like a small little brush like this to get onto the tear duct of my eyelid because it is a little bit hard to get into there. I'm going to be using like an angled brush as well so that way I could get it onto the lower lash line because he does have it a little bit onto the lower lash lines. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and go into the Magnetic Spirit palette and I'm going to be using this shade right here, and this one is called Passion. I find it a little easier to use my fingers rather than a brush for some reason. Like, I don't know, I feel like I get more pigment when I use my fingers rather than the brush. Unless it's just the brush itself, I'm not too sure, but I mean, I notice that every time I try to use this flat brush, I just feel like I don't really get enough pigment. It could be the brush, because the palette is like really good, so. Keep in mind, I do not have a glitter primer on my eyelid, but what I think I'm going to do is I'm actually going to try applying a glitter primer on this eyelid. I like to use glitter primers whenever I use any type of shimmer shades because I feel like it makes the shades pop up, like just overall pop up more, so they just make them like more vibrant. I mean, I'm not saying it isn't as vibrant. I mean, I love it. It looks really gorgeous already, even without the glitter primer, but I still want to go ahead and try out that glitter primer and see if it like makes any difference. Alright, so on this eye, I'm going to go ahead and use the NYX Glitter Primer and I'm just going to apply it onto this eyelid. Okay, I feel like it does make a little bit of a difference, but nothing like major. It's still as vibrant as ever, even without using glitter primer. I just wanted to try it out with glitter primer, that way you all can see like if there's a difference between the two, because I'm sure you guys would be curious to know whether or not like if you should use glitter primer or just don't use it at all. So in this case, I don't even think it matters if you use glitter primer or not. It's still pretty vibrant. I honestly am loving this shade because it gives me like kind of that enchantment kind of vibe or look, which I really love. I'm going to go ahead and go into the Confident Energy palette and I'm going to be using the blue shade called Willpower, and it is this one right here, and I'm just going to go ahead and blend it. I'm going to go ahead and use a smaller brush because the other one is a little too big, so that's what I'm going to do. This one is the ColourPop E21 brush. I really do love this look that Robert Welsh did because I definitely do get some mermaid vibes. It's just really gorgeous. Also getting some like enchanting type of vibes. I love it. He wasn't kidding when he said that like the shade Willpower and like together with the other shades, they kind of create a different type of look or a different kind of color. I love that. I really do. Alright, so I'm going to go back into the Magnetic Spirit palette, and I'm going to be going back into the Passion shade, which is right here, and I'm just going to go ahead and start tapping the shade onto my eyelid. To Willpower and take an angled brush, and I'm going to go ahead and apply the shade onto the lower lash line. I'm going to go ahead and use my mascara, and it's this one right here. I'm going to be completely honest, I don't even know the brand, but it is called Dragon Lash, and I just love it. It's like really cute, but it's actually one of my favorite mascaras, honestly, because I feel like it just it makes my lashes pop up a lot, and I love that. I'm gonna go ahead and use my Aurora lashes by Dollar Lash Club. Alright, so I already have my makeup on, but I'm still going to go over it a little bit because it is a little bit messed up. So I'm going to go in with my L'Oreal Paris Pro Matte Foundation, which is the one that I always use. Now I'm going to go ahead and use the Iconic London Face Palette, and this is called Blaze Chaser. So I'm going to be taking this shade and just, you know, trying to contour a little bit, or not really contour, I would just say give myself some color, I suppose, so that way it won't be so plain. Yeah, I'm not really good at contouring, so just bear with me. This is just the way I do my makeup personally. Next, I'm just gonna go ahead and use the ColourPop My Type blush. So I'm just gonna put some onto my cheeks right here. Alright, so I know the perfect highlighter to use with this look because I'm getting mermaid type of vibes. I'm going to go ahead and use the Soul Body, and this is the Pink Truffle highlighter. It's also for your body as well, not just for your face, and I dropped the plastic. But I already did apply some onto my cheeks, so I'm just going to apply a little bit more since I had added blush and also contoured a little bit. So that's what I'm going to do. Just add some here. There we go. I really love this highlighter, guys. It smells super good, and it's just very, very like vibrant. I love it. Alright, so now I'm going to go ahead and use the Ultra Blotted Lip, and this one is called Bunhead. So it's part of the Sailor Moon ColourPop collection. I'm going to go ahead and apply that onto my lips. After I apply the Bunhead Ultra Blotted Lip on my lip, I'm going to go ahead and use like a kind of like a glittery type of pink gloss, which I'm not going to show the brand because it's too problematic and it'll start some fights, and I don't need that on my channel. So yeah, let's get on to it. So now that is done, let's talk about the palettes here. I honestly love them. I think they're really, really gorgeous. The packaging is beautiful. The shades are absolutely beautiful. I also need to say that the shades are actually really smooth, which surprised me because normally whenever it comes to like, well, certain palettes that I have used that had like shimmer shades, they weren't as smooth as these palettes, and this took me by surprise. Honestly, I loved it. They're very pigmented as well, so it really doesn't matter if you use like a glitter primer. You can just not use a glitter primer if you don't want to, but like I said, I usually use glitter primers every time I use shimmer shades because I feel like it makes the shades pop out more. But in this case, you really don't need a glitter primer. It works with or without it very great. I think that's a plus. Honestly, I would have to rate these palettes a 5-star because they're just absolutely gorgeous. The packaging is amazing. The texture of it is really smooth. There is a little bit of fallout, just a little bit with the shimmer. Sometimes you get a little bit of glitter, sometimes, but like it's not too bad. I feel like I could deal with it. If you're someone who doesn't like shimmer shades, I wouldn't recommend it. I would say stick with like other palettes, because if you're someone that doesn't like the whole shimmer and the whole like glitter type thing, then these palettes may not be for you. But for me, I love shimmer shades and I absolutely love them. I do, however, want to say it is a little bit hard to work with these type of shades. I had some trouble working with the shade called Willpower, and that one is the blue shade. I found it a little hard to like kind of like blend it outwards and all that. Like it's basically this shade right here. I had a hard time blending it, so that one was like a little bit of a struggle. So the shades are a little bit hard to work with, but other than that, I still give it a 5-star. I really did love it. Like I said, it is a little bit of like a difficult palette to use. Honestly, this was out of my comfort zone because the shades, they're different. They're not like a type. They don't have shades that go with each other. So they're basically different kinds of shades. You got your yellow or your gold, your blue, your purple, and your pink. Like it's just different. So they're basically not shades that match with each other. They're completely mixed up and it's different. I do get enchanting type of mermaid vibes with this palette, which I really, really love. So would I recommend it? I highly would. But like I said, if you're someone that doesn't like shimmer shades, then I wouldn't recommend it. But again, if you love shimmer shades, this would be for you. Highly recommend. Alright, so if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and also comment down below if these palettes are something that you would want to purchase. I'm not exactly sure if they're still going to be selling them because I think they're like limited edition. So like I just purchased them like right away because I was like, okay, they're limited edition, I'm gonna get it now. As soon as I saw like Robert do this makeup look, I was like, okay, I need to buy it. The makeup look, I liked it. It probably didn't come out as good as Robert Welsh, of course, because he's more of a professional makeup artist, but I still love the way it came out. So yeah, anyways, let me know down in the comments if this palette or these two palettes are something you would purchase. Have you purchased them? If you have, did you like it? What did you like about it? What didn't you like about it? If you haven't purchased them, let me know if you would. Anyways, see you all next time.